All right, we are back on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days as we door knock across the 5th District. We door knock tonight here in Torrington with Amy Calabrese and I went door to door on Funston Street near downtown Torrington and on a lot of the side streets. And you know, today more than any other day on the tour, we heard about education. We heard a lot of families, a lot of younger families across this road talking about education. And one house stood out. We talked to a young mother, Mrs. Auer, up the hill on Funston Street, who talked about how hard it is for parents today to get by because so many of the costs of education are being passed down to parents, and that even though there's cuts in the school system, what you're seeing is a lot of those costs being forced onto the parents to pay for trips, to buy supplies. And it was nice to have Amy because you were a teacher here in the Torrington school system for a while, and you must have heard a lot about that as well.
We did. As a middle school teacher in 6th grade, we had trips and functions and school supplies that needed to get paid for, and unfortunately the cost trickled down to parents, and it's hard for parents to make ends meet for their children.
And what's happening is the only thing that can pay for education are property taxes. And the first person we talked to today was somebody that was on disability payments, and he was having trouble meeting his rent and paying for property taxes. And it's a tough balance to get the funds for the school system and to try not to do that all on the backs of property taxpayers. And when you're knocking a good middle class neighborhood here in Torrington, you hear a lot about education, a lot about property taxes, and it's something that Congress can help with, because if Congress puts the money into local education, helps school districts do the right thing, property taxpayers don't have to pick up the brunt of it. So anyway, enough from us. Another great night here in Torrington. We had a couple sun showers at the beginning of the night, but we avoided the rain.
We did.
And tomorrow we'll be on to our next town on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days.